whiskey. Today on Strike Up Here. And we're live. Welcome to Strike Up Here, episode number 285 with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
Rapid Dave.
How's it going, buddy?
Fine. I just kicked off my shoes. I'm sitting back watching some sports. We got AEW on TBS right now. We got 5 different freaking whiskeys. We got Irish. We got bourbon. We've got some free spirits. We got some Tennessee whiskey. We're going to have ourselves a hell of a show. It's Whiskey Wednesday, man.
Whiskey.
Welcome to the show.
Whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
So how was your weekend, buddy? You have a good little weekend?
You know, someone asked me that the other day, and I go, I don't remember what I did.
Oh, yeah?
And it wasn't like it was eventful. I think Lizzie had she did one of those parking lot sales out in Plano.
What she said was real good.
Yeah, she had fun out there. I dropped her off, and I didn't have to stay.
Okay.
And Bella came out there with her, so she's hanging out with her, and so Bella and her hang out all day, like till about 2 or 3. And so I come back home and start doing work. I'm like reseeding the yard. I'm doing yard work, chopping trees up. You know, I'm out there, Paul Bunyan. You know, making some firewood, just
doing man stuff.
I'm just out there being a man.
Okay.
And which I can, which I like. I like doing that kind of stuff.
You can do?
Yeah, it makes you feel kind of when you're done, you're just sitting there like.
You feel like a man.
Time for a beer. And so, I very much enjoyed it. Yeah, okay. That was Saturday. I don't remember Friday much. I don't know if we did anything. I think we've been to 3. Oh,
you went live Friday.
Well, I always do the happy hour.
Okay.
So the happy hour at 5, which I think I'm going to move to 6 or 7 because it's just a quick 20 to 30 minute, just sitting there. I'm going to have a beer. And, old school. I had 2 Tups winter lagers. And I poured them in our big old mug, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, cheers, everybody. And then so I went to drink it, and I just kind of kept going. And so Old School's like, I was like, man, I thought I was going to chug that. And he goes, and Old School's like, I thought he was going for it, folks. I thought he was good or whatever. And so anyways, but no, and then Sunday, I think we did some running around, enjoyed ourselves. Was going to go play golf, but was like, you know what, let's go. Lizzie needs some shirts for other stuff. Then she needed, then we popped into 3 Nations, and then I can't remember where we went after that. We went somewhere else, and then, ended up back at the house and just kind of chilling. Yeah. That was my weekend.
Okay.
So I don't know what
sounds like you had pretty eventful little weekend.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of activities.
Yeah.
What the pint? What's going on over there on TikTok?
Yep.
Hope you're doing good.
We got TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. We're live every freaking where. So if you're popping in, say hello. If you're listening to the audio, you can catch the video of this every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. But if you're watching here and you're like, you know what, maybe I just need to catch these guys on the go and want to listen to the audio, you can find the audio wherever you listen to podcasts. And we have a giveaway coming up. We'll talk more about that later. It's some reviews on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and we'll talk about that later. How was your weekend?
Pretty busy little weekend, but I had a good time. We got
that's your business, right? You're always busy.
I am always busy. I'm always with Milton. What is going on? What's going on, fellas? Whiskey Wednesday?
Yeah.
My kind of podcast. That's what I'm talking about, brother.
This is actually for him and whiskey. Yeah.
Which whiskey's not here yet.
Yeah,
so
he's probably not coming.
So confused. He probably won't show up.
He's not coming in.
And they'll be like, why don't you guys ever drink whiskey? Well, you didn't show up when we drank whiskey. So
exactly. All right. Before we get into your weekend, well, we want to hear about it, but we also want to get into, let's get pouring and see what's going on. I'm going to start with Woodford Reserve. I don't know if I want to read the whole our story, but I mean, if it's okay, it's right here. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to do a little Woodford Reserve. Inspired by bourbon's history, the art of making fine bourbon first took place on the site of the Woodford Reserve Distillery, a national historic landmark in 1812. You get that sense of history. The history of bourbon is the history of Kentucky, is the history of the United States. Now, there's 5 sources of flavor: the grain, water, fermentation, distillation, and maturation. So, but I'm not going to go into all that just because, but yeah, no, this is, right there, it's part of the bourbon trail, is it not? I mean, this is something that people love to drink it straight up, drink it on the rocks. I'm more of an on the rocks kind of guy.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say I mix it with anything, but I dilute it a little bit with water. Call me whatever you want to call me, but that's what I do.
What the pie is doing great, sipping on a cold Pilsner.
There you go.
Where's that Pilsner from? Let us know.
I love Pilsners. I was talking about that the other day. Someone brought it up, and I was like, well, I was watching the hot tub, the
time machine.
I was watching the hot tub beer Texas podcast or whatever. They're down in like Houston, right?
Okay.
Those dudes
I
do
don't know what
podcast
you're
on it.
talking about.
Well, they're a podcast. They're called the Hot Tub.
They do a
Podcast.
hot tub podcast.
Yep. So they
drink beer in a hot tub with a bunch of dudes.
Well, yeah, sometimes. Yeah. And so anyways, they were at Brash. And so I popped in, I was in my little walk. I was like, I'll come by, I'll stop in and see what they got going on. And I'm glad I did, because they know, they were like, oh, you guys are up there in North Texas. We're in South Texas, this and that. And they had a Pilsner, hey man, they pulled out a Symbol Brewing. I go, buddy. He goes,
that's
we got
right here.
I was like, that's right in my town, son.
It's right in the backyard.
But yeah, so I was telling them, I'm like, hey, I'll take every flack there is, but I just like Pilsners. Huh? And I like three different variants of that. I like the German, I like the Czech, and I love the Italian too.
Right.
Which doesn't get enough credit, I think.
Yeah, but there's not a lot out there.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is I don't know that that it's lacking in the credit. It's just there's not a lot out there.
Yeah. All right. So I got that. I'm gonna do the sin by pouring a little bit of water, just a little bit. So, but yeah, we got I did crack out. Now, Alan brought these cool glasses over. You want to show people your glass right there? It holds your stogie while you're sitting there. It's, little bullet thing on the side, which we should put a stogie. Maybe we'll have one later. But yeah, I always when I drink bourbon, I always crack out my Frankfurt Country Club glass. Just what I do. That's me. All right. So when I'm drinking, this is what I'm drinking out of. Lizzie will go get me these nice glasses, these big glasses, these heavy glasses. I'm like, nah. You know what I drink out of? I drink right out of this.
There you go.
Anyways, a little cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
And so you got a new one. We've never had that before. I got to have that tonight too. It's Free Spirits, right?
Yeah. So this is.
How's it smell? Let me see.
Huh.
It smells almost cinnamon.
It's a bourbon.
Yeah.
The Spirit of Bourbon, a rich oaky caramel kiss non-alcoholic alternative, less than 0.5% ABV to a great Kentucky bourbon, is made with all natural flavors and functional ingredients to awaken your taste buds, help elevate your mood and recharge your body with an oaky toffee nose, followed by a velvety smooth toasted almond and brown sugar palate.
You can smell that.
Yeah.
That's what. So I'm confusing the cinnamon for the brown sugar. That's that brown sugar, right? Yeah. Brown sugar. I love that song by the Stones, right?
Great song. That's interesting.
I think it's a nice alternative.
Now how light it is. The second one's going to be a little bit different because I'd put the ice cube in there, and like as I was pouring, after I already poured some, I noticed there was a decent amount of water in there from the ice cube melting.
Oh, okay.
Already.
I got you.
Yeah.
You want some Death Star cubes?
I'm good right now.
Okay.
We're good.
And then if you don't now, listen, folks, I understand nobody wants to, what is it called when you change the taste of your wood? You want your bourbon neat, or you want it, but you want it cold. You don't, but you don't want to keep it in the freezer.
Apparently you're an a-hole if you put it in the freezer.
Yeah. My alternative for that is the Stones, the whiskey Stones. And these are still cold. You can feel that. And so they go in the freezer. They don't alter the taste of your bourbon or your whiskey or your drinks, whatever you're drinking. And you put those in, nice little chilled drink, no water, no liquid, no, you're not diluting it or whatever. So yeah, here you go.
Right. Yeah. So Slap's in the house.
Slap, what's up, bro?
Good evening, lads. Did you hear about the 2 deer that walked out of a gay bar once? One says to the other, I can't believe I blew $50 in there.
Oh God. Jeez, my son's in here. He must be waiting on that truck to get on a trailer at some point. He's like,
deers or bucks.
Yeah.
It's a male.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah. Just making sure.
Yeah, we got it.
We might be having a guest call in a little bit later.
Oh yeah.
So I told him about 7:45. Okay. So I messaged him. I was like, hey, here's the phone number. You could call in around 7:45. And he replied back, said I should be extra charming by then.
Oh God.
So we're gonna find out all about the glory holes in the Chicago airport.
The last time he was on the show I was so hammered. I was so effing hammered. I was chewing on the microphone. We had different microphones in.
Yeah.
He kept calling in and I kept answering, and I was here for it. I was like, I'm for the chaos, and I don't, I'm for free speech, right? If you want to say something, I'll let you say it. Now, what you might say might bother me, and you might get a response that you're not looking for. Somebody was talking about that this today. Back in the day, someone mouthed off a little bit. You just slapped them just once, not like a beating. It's just a little bit of an attention getter.
Just a hey.
Yeah. Watch your mouth.
Maybe the TV's a little bit fuzzy and you just got to hit it to straighten out the picture, right?
Yeah. And I'm telling you, we can't do that anymore, obviously, because it's assault, and then all of a sudden, whatever. And so it really bred a bunch of mouthy peas. You know what I mean? Like now they're just so mouthy, and they're like, "You can't touch me." Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna sit here and annoy you. I'm like, okay, so what's my recourse at this point? If you're just like in my face yelling or just being annoying, so I have to just sit there and be like, "Oh, okay.
I wish I could do something.
I wish, Or do you just tase them?
I mean,
mace. I think that's okay, right?
Problem with the mace is you might get yourself as well.
Well, you got to pull down your shield real quick, and then they know something's about to happen. They're like, "What the hell's going on here?"
Tipped your hand. You know you're carrying pocket aces at that point.
That would be the ultimate move, because then they'd be like, "What the hell's?" They'd probably shut up at that point because you've pulled the shield down, and they're like, "What? What the hell's?" What's he got?
You got your swim goggles on.
You got a gas mask on. You just freaking slap that thing on. What'd you just say? I can't hear you.
Is that so? And you just reach into your holster there, and
Oh, buddy. So no, this I like Woodford Reserve. You've had it before.
Oh yeah.
And it's one of the smoother bourbons that you'll have.
It's kind of my go-to.
Is it?
Yeah. If I'm going to the liquor store to buy some, it's typically the Woodford.
I tell you what, I've been more on Buffalo Trace, obviously. That was my Christmas gift to everybody this year, my boss, to you.
Yep.
It was just one of those things where I was like, let's bring it back a little bit. And you were picking them up for me at decent prices, not secondary, the second market crap where they just rip the F out of you. And if it came down to it, I'd be like, I'm just gonna go to Kentucky and go get them, because you can go get daily allotments up there at Buffalo Trace themselves. They just you go up there and get it. But no, I like it, but is it my go-to? No, I drink it on special occasions, or if we're doing like a whiskey night. That's
tonight.
That's just what it is. So I've got 3 other ones to go through, and we got Irish, we got Texas, and then we have one more bourbon. But I'm just gonna. It's a sipper kind of night. You know what I mean? I've already had like 5 claws.
Knocked back a few during the little pre-show. You got brothers over hanging out. You had a little purchase? No. Don't
talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
good
little time.
We're just sitting there chilling, talking, and chatting it up. You know what I mean? And that's all we've been doing. Oh, buddy.
Did someone say whiskey?
Let's welcome in.
What's up, Slapdicks? Happy Wednesday. Cheers to you boys. Oh, Whiskey Pro is in the house. What is going on, brother?
I told him I was going to do it. And so, when I did the 5:05 or, the happy hour or whatever on Friday, I don't know if he was in there this week or the previous week, but I was like talking about, because I'll do a Sunday night if I'm around. I do it more during football season because I have so much more to talk about on football season, because I just sit there and bag on the Cowboys every week. Right?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's the best time of my
life.
Spoiler
alert: the Cowboys suck.
Yeah.
Hey, they're all in this year. Yeah. I don't know if you heard.
But last year was a rebuilder. But now
as they let Tyron Smith hit free agency, they're all in.
Yeah, we're going to talk NFL tonight. What else we got on the dock? Go ahead and run down.
We got a little NFL talk, some MLB, a little crypto talk, Antique Mall. New brewery opened up. We got a little hypothetical that we're going to talk.
Sounds good.
And,
new format, folks. The first couple little minutes, we're going to talk about our weekends, talk about the booze that we're drinking.
Old school 2.0. What's up, brother?
How we doing? Cheers to you. And then we're going to roll into the topics. We're going to clean this thing out about 1 hour. We might do some bonus, but I'll tell you what, if you want bonus, you want that extra, you want that OT, that overtime talk, you got to subscribe to the Patreon. Patreon.com/strikeout beer. Get sneak peeks at the beers or booze we're having. Look at the cigars we're smoking. We give away stuff from time to time as well. Extra content, extra shows. Yeah. Get in there, check it out. Strikeout or Patreon.com/strikeout beer.
Some mediocre gambling advice during the NFL season.
Hey, when I put my shit out there, we're cashing checks. I'll tell you that right now. This was a problem. Corey's in the house. What up, Corey?
What's up, Corey?
The NDT podcast.
Hopefully, Corey should be getting a nice little package from us here pretty soon.
There you go.
A couple shirts and a couple beverages.
We're a little slow right now on the what's it called, because just the turnaround time. I'm asking my wife to make us shirts and stuff like that, and she's making everything for her business. And then all this other crap we got going on. So, but we're almost there. We're almost there. Well, that's a long comment. You want to read that?
Nah.
Oh, okay. It's a group on Facebook by Douglas. He's talking
a bourbon group.
Yeah, it's a bourbon group, which is cool. If you want to check it out, it's right here on Facebook. Go into the comments. You want to join a bourbon group. I can't vouch for it. I'm not in it, but you're always welcome to check it out. And if it sucks, you just leave.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing about leaving a group. Boy, I've been jumping
But
ship.
the problem is like you join and you just forget.
Yeah.
You know. But then after a time, you won't see it anymore anyways on Facebook, right?
Yep. Nonsense and deep thoughts over there on the Instagram as well, along with Eric. How we doing? Cheers, cheers, cheers. That's two kind guys. Definitely wasn't necessary. Nothing's necessary, right? Other than death and taxes.
Yeah.
But
it's not necessary for me to shape the Superman symbol in my pubes, but
yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I sent a package out. Yes, I sent it to the wrong address.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Any updates on that?
Yeah, they were like, yeah, there was a package that was received at the wrong address, but that's all we're going to tell you. I was like, you little sons of bitches, you got my stuff. TJ, and then we got William Russell, the angry. Is that the angriest artist ever?
The angriest of angry artists in the house.
Read that comment.
TJ Burns saying, picking up Wingstop for the family. Saw the notification about Strikeout Beer and Whiskey. Had to say hi. Hope you boys are well. I'll be back home soon to tune back in.
What's your favorite wing from Wingstop?
Well, yeah. What's the go-to flavor there for the wings from Wingstop there, buddy? Let us know. Put it in the comments. Hashtag Wingstop. Let's go. William, how's it going, brother? Hope everything's going great. So, NFL. Let's talk a little NFL talk. Or I wouldn't be angry if people didn't do stupid shit. Or it's not your fault. I'll 100% agree. If people weren't so stupid, there'd be no reason to be angry, but everybody's kind of stupid. So it just kind of gets you. I get it, man. I get it. I was on my way over here today and I was sitting at a light that, wasn't green. I got the blinking yellow light, the blinking yellow turn signal, right? Light. And there's a bunch of cars coming, right? So I can't go. So I'm just sitting there waiting my turn. And then all of a sudden some dude behind me just starts laying on his horn and honking at me. And I'm like,
Did you get out?
I can't go. No, I just sat there and waited.
No, I mean, I think at some point, there was some time where I got out of the car. I got out of the car and I just slowly walked up. I was like, I waved as I was getting to the car. And I go, it's flashing yellow. I don't have the right of way.
Driving is hard.
What do you want me to do? Just go around me if you're in a hurry. Like, seriously, just go around me. I don't care.
Go for it. You're going to get hit because there's cars coming.
Yeah.
It's not like it's like one of those where like you could maybe make it, not make it. It was a constant stream of cars.
Yeah.
There was no way to make it.
Mm-mm-mm.
So I was just like, whatever. I just kind of stuck my hand up and was like,
yeah, I mean, what do you want me to do? There's no such thing as common sense anymore. That was one of the things that we used to like when I was a buyer or whatever. It was like, hey, common sense or whatever, able, stable, willing type thing. And it was like, well, now, and then eventually it got out of like, well, there is no more common sense. Common sense is not common. No. Like, the idiots out, they outbred the intelligent people. So now we just got a bunch of morons running around in F-250. I'm not F-250. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like,
could be an F-350.
What the hell? You know what? I was gonna say come on over, but we got family stuff going on and whatnot, so I didn't. Yeah, no. And our nights have been getting earlier and earlier, but I've been in the office the last 2 days. Henson or Cletus, not Michael. But the cat can come over.
Cat's always welcome.
Welcome here. Drop him off,
Michael. Nah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, what happens when stupid people breed? Is this a joke or you're saying this is what happens? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? I mean,
there's no question mark, so I assume it wasn't a joke. It was just a statement.
It was just a statement. Yeah. And it's true. It's, morons are reproducing at a crazy rate right now. So
absurdly quick.
I mean, we're damn near outnumbered now. And if we're not by now, we're going to be in the next 10 years.
Well, I mean, we've all seen the documentary Idiocracy, right? It's, the stupid people, they just keep breeding. Meanwhile, the smart people like, well, now's not a good time. The economy, interest rates, job security. We're just going to, and then by the time they decide, it's too late.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, Cletus down the road keeps breeding.
Yeah, just
not the cat
hammering. But I'm sure he's out there doing it.
Oh yeah, that cat's laid more pipe in this state than anybody.
It's the most uppity ass cat you've ever seen in your life too. Like he's got his own little. He's got a bed or whatever. It's like on top of like when you walk in, it's like the mud room or whatever you want to call it, but it's like elevated. So he's up on the shelves. But his bed, like it'll have an opening. Yeah. The opening's turned around. So he comes in through the back and stays behind where you can't touch his ass. You can't touch him. Pet him or whatever.
He doesn't want.
Dude, that cat, he's got the life. He really does. I want to do a live show out there. Henson, one of these, maybe during the summer where I know that I'm not going to work. Well, I'm not going to work on Thursday. But anyways, man, I'll take the day off, and then maybe Lizzie will drive me out there. But I want to do a live show from the bar, from the speakeasy. I don't know what you call that room, but do a live show from his house.
Okay.
Because
I'm in.
It's freaking cool. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome. And then a poker game might break out. This dude was like, hey, he was trying to get people to play cards or whatever. And so it was during a Super Bowl. I was just like sitting there. Anybody want to play cards? Anybody play poker or whatever on here? And somebody was like, oh, that sounds like fun. And they're like, and I was like, nah, I don't want to play or whatever. And Liz was like, baby, you don't want to. She's like kicking me and shit. You don't play some cards. And I'm like, no, I don't want to skin these folks here. You know what I mean? I'm at a friend's house. I don't know. It's been so long. But I just don't want to take money off people.
Chris and all the guys out there at Pastime, they've got a monthly tournament that they go to on Fridays, like once a month.
Nice. Like Hess would go up to Denton and play once a month like that. It's like, shit, that's awesome. Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. All right, 20 minutes in. Let's do it. What do we got?
Corey said, I always wondered how a live show at a bar would work out. I like the idea, not something you see a lot, if at all. We've done it several times. Now that the bar he's talking about is just a personal.
We've done it live from breweries,
but we've done live shows at breweries. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell, they've had bingo going on.
Yeah.
At one of them, and it was
bingo
loud.
was popping.
I wanted to go play some freaking bingo.
I was tired of the podcast. I was like, I want to go play bingo. They're having fun.
They just kept talking. I was like, I'm just going to slip out the back. I mean, you guys got this. I didn't want any part of it. But yeah, no, we've done live shows at breweries before. Odd Muse, Brutal Beer Works, Three Nations, Cowtown. That was a fucking crazy night. It was wild. Once we got settled in, it was
the anniversary of that was like last week or the week before. Like it was here recently.
Yeah.
We're doing our first live show Friday at Micro Wrestling.
Nice.
That is awesome.
See, when we do live shows, we're like, hey, here's the thing that we do. We're like, hey, we need we need a place to sit down. And now we pretty much bring our own tables unless they provide one for us. But yeah, I need access to your Ethernet port.
Yeah.
I need your internet. I'm not running it off of Wi-Fi unless I'm recording. Now I'll record. But other than that, if you want me to go live, dude, we're not doing this, freaking what is it called? Spectrum. I'm not doing Spectrum internet. That ain't happening. So
it's not happening.
They knock on my door, I swear to God, 3 times a week. And I'm like, no, I'm not changing, man. He goes, oh, we're making some upgrades. I go, you guys have been making upgrades
That's cool.
Every week for like 3 years in my neighborhood, bro. I go, I can't go back. And he goes, oh, you had us before? I go, yeah. He goes, did you have any problems? I go, no, just the upload speed. I go, that was my only problem. And he goes, well, we're fixing it. I go, no, you're not. I goes, yeah, I don't care about the upload speed. I can pull it up on my phone right now and it'll tell me what your max is. And I go, it ain't like that with the other one I use.
Right.
And then they got me. Like they can raise the rate as much as they want. I'm stuck because I can't go back to Spectrum and AT&T ain't out here. So there you go. Beers in the kayaks here. What's up? Cheers from Instagram. Oh, buddy. All right, what do we got? Top of the order. Let's go.
So did the bars pay you for it? Some is no.
No. We went there to interview the brewers. We even talked to like the sales reps and stuff like that. No. It was this is for us. Yeah. We're not there for entertainment.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes we were the center of it, and everybody's like kind of wondering what's going on, and we brought people with us. Yeah, no. We never. Yeah, no. I mean, they give us some beers and stuff.
Yeah,
like
we got some free drinks, but nothing. We didn't ask for it. They did that. Yeah. Finished on my Blazing Saddles tribute cover for Disputed. Nice.
Dude, that's awesome.
That is nice.
You know what? I don't see as much Disputed stuff on my RD or my Strikeout beer feed, but I never go on my regular one unless I'm going to like Marketplace, right? I'm never on my personal.
Right.
But every time I log in, there's some cool shit from him.
Oh, yeah.
And Undisputed. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I hate that I miss it, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So NFL talk.
Yeah, we got the winners
free
and
agency
losers.
starts next week.
Cheers, buddy.
We're getting a bunch of cuts. Free agent tags are going out. Not as many players are getting tagged this year. The franchise tag,
right?
A lot of. I think I saw the Pats used it on a defensive player.
Yeah.
But that's really the only one that I've seen. I haven't seen anybody else.
Snead got a defensive, or he got the franchise tag, I believe, for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Are you sure? I thought they were looking to trade him.
They should trade him, but they're not.
Yeah, everything I see is because like the two trade partners for him are. It's looking like it's either going to be the Lions or the Eagles. Is everything that I've been seeing.
Let's see the latest.
Maybe they
news.
tagged them to trade him. I don't know.
I'm going and trying to look up the Josh Allen, linebacker for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Brian Burns, linebacker for the Panthers. Oh, Kyle Duggars, who you're thinking of, the safety for them. T. Higgins, Cincy slapped the.
Did they?
Yeah. I mean, they had to, but he's going to be gone. You can't. The problem is you got two awesome receivers.
Yeah.
And you just can't do it, right? Jalen Johnson, defensive back for the Bears. Justin Mudabayuki, defensive tackle for the Ravens. And, of course, Michael Pittman. Oh, buddy. You're doing the Lord's work over there. Michael Pittman got it. Tags worth $21 million to him. L'Jarius Sneed, Antoine. Hold on.
Antoine Randall L.
Winford. So that's all. And so here's some notable not tagged: Saquon Barkley, Xavier McKinney, and Christian Wilkins right now.
Okay.
So we covered, Saquon being like the number one free agent. He's going to get paid. Now there is some question marks around his health. Right, he tends to get hurt.
Stayed healthy last year,
but that's also on a team where they just lean on his ass. Yeah. If he gets on a balanced team, he could be unstoppable, especially fantasy. Now we're talking fantasy, we're talking reality, but we're talking fantasy too. Fantasy, a direct correlation of your stats.
Yep.
Yep.
That Russell Wilson cap hit, that's crazy. $85 million in dead money they're taking.
They'd rather just eat it.
But here's the crazy thing: they traded for him. He had 2 years left on his contract.
Yeah.
And then they gave him the extension. He just finished the 2 years.
Yeah.
He didn't even hit the extension years.
Yeah. No.
Didn't even hit the extension years.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Right, I guess I'm going to go to Buffalo Trace. You know what? I'm going to go Jack Daniels.
Okay.
Tell you what, Jack Daniels.
Jack ain't bad.
My buddy, he drinks that stuff. He's Jack and Coke guy, all day, every day, and I'm like, I don't like it. Tennessee whiskey sucks, whatever, but it ain't too bad. It's all right.
But yeah, dude. And the thing is like, they don't have anybody. Like, they're like, hey, we would rather go with this guy versus going with you.
Mm.
They got nobody.
Was it Gallman? Who else is back there? Oh, you're talking about quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. And I tell you what, the move is so bold because of the fact that there's no, like, somehow there's a lack of decent quarterbacks in the league. That's the reason Dak's about to get paid $1 billion.
Oh, dude.
$500 million, man. I'm not even kidding. Like, it's going to be crazy. And it's all about, hold on, why is this going to like shopping and stuff? I want to see results.
Yeah, we do, Cletus. Free agency starts next week. And
hey, how are we supposed to do that league? Like
he said we need to get together and talk about the free agency rules. It starts next week. So yeah, 100%.
You want to meet up at a bar or something like that? I don't care. Don't bother me.
What day does it start next week?
Why do I got to put my birthday? Dude, I told you last week, I was like, oh, you need to be 18 to visit this site or whatever. And go, here's 13-year-olds, January 7th of 1900. Or you know what? They put in like 1462.
1902.
And they're like, welcome, sir.
It starts on the 13th.
Cool. I don't know anything about this league. Don't know anything. Bonded. Who drinks bonded whiskey? Is it weird that I don't like it? All right. Next up, I'm having Jack Daniels, Old Number 7, charcoal mellowed, drop by drop with only the finest grains, pristine water from the Cave Spring Hollow, and mellow drop. Someone just texted me, my kid. Oh my God, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday at 7.
Who wants to know if the truck's on its way yet?
No, that's the other kid. Yeah, mellow drop by drop through sugar maple charcoal. We proudly age in our new handcrafted white oak barrels in the same way we've been doing it for almost 150 years. And our Tennessee whiskey doesn't follow a calendar. It's only ready when the taster says it is. We judge it by the way it looks, by its aroma, and of course, by the way it tastes. It's how Jack Daniels himself did it over a century ago and how we still do it today. There you go. So, and it's 40 proof. 80 proof, 40% alcohol.
Okay.
I didn't realize that it was half. Like if it's ever 80 proof, that means it's 40% alcohol by volume.
Okay.
Right? I think that's how it is. Anyways, so here we go.
Science.
Yeah, I'll just keep this ice.
Please, so let's hit a bar this weekend. Yeah, let's talk.
This weekend, I might be busy.
No, sorry. Rapid Day is busy.
We'll see. We'll see what's going on. I got to go back out to Parker County. I got to do a review of Parker County Brewing anyways. So that place was dope. Loved it. And I'll do a review on, it'll be here on Strikeout Beer. It won't be a quick beer review. It'll be on Strikeout Beer. There we go.
For what?
A review of Parker County.
Oh, for Parker County.
Yeah.
Okay.
Parker County Brew is real good. Damn good, Miller, man. Yeah. Damn good.
Well, looking forward to free agency next week.
Lizzie's in the house.
We're going to see some stuff going on. What's up, Lizzie? And then we got the draft coming up next month. Just a lot going on. I'm excited about football.
We got the big balls out tonight, baby.
Excited about a little foosball action.
What's going on this way? What are you talking about?
Free agency starts next week. We got the draft next month.
Travels in the house. How you doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, and then, I mean, I like the spring league. The spring league's going down. The UFL's going down.
So have you heard the NFL's kicking around? They're going to talk to the competition committee, but they might be doing the kickoffs like how they did in the XFL.
I can't wait. Are we still in NFL talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. I think something's got to change. I think Junior. Listen, if you listen to the ticket, you're from the Metroplex. You listen to the Musers. Junior Mills got down. He's like, oh, everybody gets all amped up, and there's the national anthem. The Jets fly over. Boy, the whole stadium's buzzing. Here we go. And then there's a kickback. Okay, now comes the offense. It's like, but you got to do something. Like the old school way of doing it is just too crazy.
I think you had 4 or 5 kicks returned for touchdowns this season.
That's it. 90, and then
last year I think it was 6.
I think they said something like they're gonna, if you kick it out or do like a I have to look at the rules. I don't know if you want to look them up real quick, but if you do like a touchback, they bring it up to like a 35 or something like that.
Yeah, it goes out to the 35.
Yeah, which is crazy. I mean, it's that now you're talking nuts.
And the players line up, I think, like 10 yards apart, and they can't move until the kick returner starts running.
Yeah, and half of them ain't even looking anyways.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm answering text messages at this point.
I'll hit you up tomorrow, Cletus. Simple change. If the kicker hits one of the uprights, you get the ball. That's it.
Oh, buddy.
Okay.
I'm always down for more kicker, stuff.
Bits.
And, if you can kick it to on a kickoff, I think they moved the kickoff back, but if you can kick a kickoff through, there's that one of those daddy long leg got in here. What are those things called?
Mayflies?
They're called mayflies?
Yeah.
Dude, they're everywhere right now. They're at your house?
Oh, yeah. Dude,
okay, I'm just making sure at my house.
Yeah.
Well, I got a problem. So, my eyes itching like a mother. But anyways, that neighbor had a busted pipe. That neighbor had a so I've been flooding, like just getting sucked into S for like months now. So he got a whole new like backyard, got a whole new freaking
everything.
I mean, it's awesome as hell. But they tore up my damn yard doing it. So, but I got a bunch of fill dirt in the back, so I'm about to go back there and just go steal a bunch.
Old school's got the mayflies too. Yeah,
it's driving me crazy, and it wasn't cold. It's not cold enough this year, and it's not. We're done, right? So
it's supposed to be 55 tomorrow.
Spring sprung. It's not going to get below freezing. We're not going to be able to kill these bugs. It's going to be a terrible freaking year.
Yeah. Clea said not through the uprights. You have to hit the upright.
I say if you hit the upright at any point in the game, that's a fucking point.
Except for when you're trying to kick an extra point or a field goal.
Extra point. Maybe not, but a field goal. Yeah, one out of 3 is fine. Dong. There's nothing better than that sound. They got those things mic'd up too.
But I think it has to go in though. Like you hit it and it has to go in.
No, they don't. So it's a 4-point play?
Yeah.
All right, I might be on that.
You get an extra point, but you got to call your shot. It's like when
I got to call my shot. Shut up.
It's like when you're shooting a bank shot. You got to call glass. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I thought about
you get the ball at kickoff if you hit it. Yeah,
I thought about football like today or whatever. I was like,
I think about football every day.
Draft's coming. I was like, man, I tell you what, I was like, I love fantasy, love it.
Yep,
we talk about it every year. How much we love fantasy, how much we love talking about the redraft leagues and drafting and rankings and everything. Right?
And draft days both in a dynasty league this year. Yeah. Well, you'll get some more dynasty talk from us.
Draft days like Christmas Day, right?
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this. Right now on Sundays, I sit there on my big fat ass and watch like golf or something. I don't give a shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not stressing. I'm not sitting there jumping up and down. Luckily this year, like Burrow went down early. So I didn't really give a shit.
You're like, I'm done.
Yeah. I mean, it was like, well, we're not winning anything. It's fine. And if we do win something, cool, gravy. No one cares. It's like, I don't care.
Right.
But even with fantasy, there's always something on the line. You're always thinking about this. You might wake up at fucking 2 a.m. and like, did I get those points or something,
right.
Or whatever? Did my defense F up, and I'm glad that right now I just get a break from it. Like I can't wait for it to start, but I need the break. And plus I love the summer.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hoe ass summer around here.
Oh, dude.
Buddy. Swimsuits optional. I'm already talking to Lizzie and I'm like, baby, we're going to have so much fun this year. You ain't even going to be able to walk right.
I want to thank Alan for not accepting my offer for Gibbs. Won the league Best trades are the ones you don't make most times.
I'll tell you that right now. Yeah. I made one trade this year. I generally only make about one trade a year. I haven't made them in the past. Usually me and you will make a trade, like just it's something, right?
Yeah.
But I think we haven't traded in a while. It was the last one might have been for James White. You know, it's just one of those things where it's like, all right, we'll get a little preseason action, or I think we're a week or two in. But this year I went after Jamar Chase because I was like, I want him as my keeper. Because generally when, Burrow comes back off of injury,
he's going to have a pretty good year.
He's awesome.
He's pretty good at catching the football.
But I've got two good players. So I'll be thinking about this, long and hard, and it will come down to what my draft pick is because I have Amon-Ra St. Brown and I have Jamar Chase. So those are my two. We're in a PPR league. But I really do, and I am leaning back towards Chase. And I gave up a pretty good little piece to Boner. It almost cost me the championship, but I got it. I secured it. I'm okay with it.
You're okay.
But yeah, I'm good with it. Once that money hits your account, you're like, yeah, I'm fine, everything all right. I was at the casino or whatever, walking around with bad reception, and it was the new guy I was down there with or whatever. Me and him heads up, and I was like, I sent that GIF or that whatever from the campaign. It's like, welcome to the show.
Old school, keeping the same rules for the Patreon league. And Cleese follows up with, are you sticking with the 2 QB thing in the strikeout? Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I thought, we had a freaking blast this year.
It was fun.
Did you have fun?
I had fun.
I had fun. I thought it's a
league that you guys don't have to pay for and you can win something.
Yeah, you should have won. You could have won free money.
Yeah.
I was giving away money. And I decided, you know what? I like money. I might as well win it myself. Yeah, there you go. Took that championship down too. Check us out, SB Fantasy Football on YouTube and wherever you listen to your podcast.
Ciao.
Yeah. Anyway, you got any more NFL notes?
No,
I love this whiskey.
We
got to do more Whiskey Wednesdays, buddy. I'm telling you.
Okay, I'm in.
I'm telling you.
Ooh.
It's already in the veins, buddy.
We're going to become a whiskey podcast?
Nah. I thought about it at one point. I was like, maybe, but I don't like it. I just don't like drinking it that much. It takes me one drink to get into it. And I don't even like that ease. It's like stouts, right? I don't like drinking stouts, but after I'm a stout in, I'm a stout guy. Stouty McStout face.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate it. It tastes, I don't like, but right now I'm getting a nice little, it's mellow, it's chill. It's all right. I got it.
Warmed you up a little bit.
It did. And I like it. And I was explaining that to people, I think during the happy hour of the Sunday show or something like that. I was like, I got this winter lager. I love these beers, but I'm about time. I'm ready to, we're pushing the clocks forward.
Right.
This week.
Is that this week?
This weekend. We're pushing the clocks forward. And I go, I'm ready to start leaning into my spring beers, my hefts, my, lagers, light lagers, pilsners, and just everything like that. Right. And then we're going to roll into May. So we're going to have some Mexican lagers out there.
Gonna be May.
And I'm done with stouts. But these other people are like, I drink stouts all year long. I go, congratulations. I don't.
I prefer them during the winter.
I like it when it's cold
but
outside.
I'll drink them anytime.
Yeah. That's just me. I don't want to drink a 15% banger. When we had that Ice Mare beer, what was it? 25% alcohol by volume.
Yeah.
We had it dead. It was like January, February, freezing our asses off.
Though that was
it was
like a peppermint
stout.
It was it wasn't a stout.
Well, I guess we can go back and watch the video. It's there. But it was one of those beers, and we're outside freezing next to the pool in like shorts, like idiots. You want to read some comments?
Yeah. So Clee said I probably should have looked to see it was a 2 QB league. Only league I didn't win. Okay, well that's your fault.
Dude, he was like hanging it up like 5. Well, I guess you can't win this league because I don't have.
Week 2, he had a quarterback get injured.
Dude, pick up his backup.
Well, I was going to pick up so and so, but you picked him up. Okay, do better.
Dude, there was quarterbacks to be had. You could have had one. But it
could have picked up Tommy Cutlets.
The only league I didn't win. How many leagues are you in?
Oh,
by the way.
One.
It's like, Montana Snow in the house. How we doing?
What's going on?
No see. And then
good seeing you. Cleese asked, I never asked you guys have a favorite beer, like all other beer disappears and you have to pick one.
Wait, hold on.
So that's a tricky question because there's certain beers that I absolutely love, but it's not something I would drink on like an everyday basis, right?
My everyday, everybody knows what my everyday is.
You're Miller Lite.
Yeah. So, and if I can't have Miller Lite, I'll drink White Claws.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, I don't care what kind of hate I get from that. I don't give a shit. I'm telling you right now, that's what I drink. I drink Miller Lights and I drink Claws every day. I do not drink unless I'm doing like beer reviews. That's when I'll mix in some cool craft beers. But yeah, no, I like those. And then if I had to pick a style, let me do a style then. It's going to be a Pilsner or a Kolsch.
Yeah.
A Kolsch, I think I'm going to get just a little bit more flavor. But it does depend. It depends on who brewed it. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like just give me, man, who makes that really? Allsted.
Allsted makes some damn good beers. Damn good beers.
So Coors Light for me,
Cleveland City won 2 out of 3 leagues. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Dumb bit. Just curious. I got to go Heifer or Blonde. I do enjoy both of those. I think I'm more of like a hazy IPA.
Lizzie loves hazy
type.
IPAs.
I love that, but like if I'm just sitting around the house drinking, just not doing anything, it's typically like a Yingling. Like I love Yingling. Just regular Yingling. That's kind of
we got to get after 40 minutes in.
My everyday little thing.
You know what? I'll save the Irish for the end. Yeah, no, it's not a crazy little bit. I like Hefs and I like blondes, but you know what? I never order a blonde unless I'm there and I'm like, hey, let me get one for the flights. That's the only time I ever order a blonde. I never order a blonde.
Huh. I'll typically if I go somewhere, I try to look for stuff that I haven't had. Like if I'm out drinking, I always try to look for something that I've never had before. I want to try something new. You know, I'm out. I'm only going to have a couple. Let me get a couple things that I've never had before. Now, if it's
Bearded Brewer in the house, what's up on Instagram?
What's going on? But if I'm like me and you, like if we go out, we're typically like we went to Broncos like a month ago or whatever it was.
Yeah.
We were sitting there knocking back pitchers of Miller Lite. All right.
Yeah.
Because we're just there just the party.
I was like, Lizzie, you sure you want to go? She goes, yeah, I want to go. Let's go. I want to go to Broncos. You're not going to like it. You're not going to have fun. You're going to have fun for like 5 seconds. And then you realize what's going on.
An awful karaoke band up there.
Yeah. We were taking those beers down to Pound Town.
Yeah. That cover band was so awful.
Not great.
They were so bad.
Not great at all. Right now, so I'm flipping to Buffalo Trace. Just went ahead and poured it. Now this is straight up right now, but I will add a little bit of taster to it. I think it's got a little bit of beard hair on it. You leaving? You walking out? You better hustle up, man. We got a couple minutes left. Yeah. So Alan was able to get me like all these Buffalo Trace bottles, like randomly through these. Man, I was trying to find out. I was going to read the damn thing. Let me see what we got here. Oh God, that's like 3 paragraphs. The ancient paths of countless buffalo led America westward. Legendary explorers, pioneers, and settlers alike followed these trails known as traces through the rugged wilderness to new lands, new adventures, and newfound freedom. One such trace, called the Great Buffalo Trace, crossed the Kentucky River at a spot just north of the present-day Frankfort, my hometown. Early pioneers settled here in 1775, and with plentiful, pure limestone water and rich river bottom loam for growing exceptional grains, distillation quickly followed. With an unparalleled reputation for creating outstanding bourbon whiskey, the Buffalo Trace Distillery today stands as one of America's oldest distillery sites. The bold heritage of this mighty buffalo and the individuality and pioneering spirit of those early Americans are again found at Buffalo Trace Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, the very finest bourbon created at the Buffalo Trace Distillery. Traditionally handcrafted, Buffalo Trace has a smooth, confident taste that invites discovery, and every sip explore Buffalo Trace and taste the spirit of legends. Not a sponsor. I just read the back of the bottle. Okay. There you go. Jesus Christ. It's like effing crazy. I don't know why I'm reading these bottles. It doesn't even make any sense.
I'm just impressed you've learned how to read.
Jesus.
I'm proud of you.
I feel like Charlie from
what the hell? Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
The bearded brewer in the house. What up? Cheers, cheers, cheers. If I say your name more than once, it's because I've been drinking. So what do you want? What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Whew. I had someone pop in on Kick the other day. Okay. So I was on Kick. We're nobody over there, right? I think we only got like 2 followers.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, popped in, was talking about Hefs or talking about European beers and stuff like that. I was like, oh, I'll check them out. So I screenshot. I go, I hope I can get my hands on this, and I'll do a quick little review, little something for the effort.
We got more ice cubes. You got more in there?
Oh man, I got Stones and I got Biggies. You want a Biggie?
Yeah, drop a Biggie in there.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I got 4. All right. So the ice cubes tonight. We've got this little fella here. I got this off of Amazon. This is a Death Star 4-cube mold, and then, like I said, we got the whiskey rocks. If you don't want to, change the flavor of your beer or your whiskey or whatever, you don't want to dilute it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the other one is from I'll tell you what. I wanted this badass sphere maker or whatever, but it was like $200.
Oh wow!
I was like, well, I'm not paying that. And of course, I found the reviews on this one. It makes 4 at a time, right?
Okay.
And they're clear. Now they come out kind of hazy, but all you gotta do is just like kind of clean off the freezer burn or whatever it is on it, and then they're clear. And as you can see them in the glass here, now there's some areas here because they've been in there for a while. You see a little bit of white on there, but for the most part, they're pretty much clear. They look good. Don't change the taste of the liquor too much, but I like them. Cheers to you, pal.
Hey, cheers.
There you go. Did you get any cigars for tonight or anything?
I did not. I didn't have a chance to run by it today.
Oh, that's all good. Yeah, we got some. So for if you're part of the Patreon, you should be part of the Patreon. Patreon.com/strikeoutbeer. You can see the stogs that we pick up and things like that. And of course, I use FamousSmokes.com. Not a sponsor, but I do go through them to buy large, like say 20-pack and variety pack cigars. Which, funny enough, we like smoking. My kid loves them as well. I saying that sounds weird. He's 22, okay? So he's not a child. But, yeah, no, he likes them. He's got the B on them. And so he's like, yeah, give me those B cigars, whatnot.
His
calmer than you are.
Loves them.
Yeah, calmer than you are, dude. Yeah, no, that was one of the good ones. I like that one. I think I didn't dilute that one enough. So I'm going to pop a little bit.
Get a little bit more in there.
We're going to have to hammer. So we got to go.
MLB.
You caught any games?
No.
They finally put like one Ranger game on because they don't ever broadcast like video for like the first week. And then, so we're in the second week. I caught video. I thought it was great. The sound of the, I was listening to it on the radio as well. The sound of the bat, the mitts, everything's different in spring training because you can just hear everything, right? But caught one on MLB.TV. Yeah, they renewed. I saw it on my bill. I go, oh, thanks. Appreciate it, guys. But I wasn't going to cancel it anyways. I love that because we're about to have it on every single night. And even during the summertime, I'm watching Dodgers or and they're supposed to be awesome. I can't wait to watch Ohtani.
Just hitting bombs over there in LA.
Yeah. But I get the audio of the Ranger games or whatever. I listened to it today. So I've been catching a little bit. Have you turned it on yet? Not at all?
No, I haven't even turned it on.
No?
Yeah, not yet.
There's some that's got video. And so next week it'll be even more, I assume. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait for baseball season to start. We became baseball guys last year. Started the SB Baseball podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We've already done a couple episodes this year already. Looking forward to get back into that and just talking baseball. Getting back into fantasy baseball. We're gonna do that again this year.
You gonna do a league?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do one for Strikeout Bear though. If one of us, we're gonna try to be in the same room. And then we're going to jump into a league and invite the other person into that league so we can play against each other. But yeah, no, I'm going to play as well.
Well, so here's something that we can do because I know the concern is we get to have enough people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can start a league, get our followers in that want in, and then we open it to the public.
You can do that?
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So change your plans. If you want to be part of that league, it's free to join. But it's not. There's
it's
not
every
be,
day.
It's every day, and there's not going to be a payout because we're going to have randos in there that we don't know. But for the most part, it's going to be a strikeout beer league. But if we can fill it up, I would say I don't know how many teams. Usually 10 to 12.
Yeah.
Teams. It was a lot of fun. I was like, man, I'm going to win my first season. I was so excited, but then I ended up finished second. I was like, God, dog it. But it is every day, just kind of like the NHL league and the NBA league. So. Yeah, I'm down, man. If you can do that,
we can do that.
Just real quick before we talk more about baseball, we're going to talk NCAA March Madness. You want to get in the March Madness bracket? It's available. It's $20 buy-in. We're going to pay out the top 3 positions. Message the page or go. I'll make a post. I'll do it again, and we're going to get some people in there because it's going to start multiplying here pretty soon.
Oh, yeah,
everybody's going to catch that bug, man.
The
$20.
The people around the office all get in. They get in pretty late.
Yep. So, anyways, are you going to opening day?
Nah, probably not.
Did you know what time first pitch is?
It's a night game.
Yeah, dude, it's going to be a shit show out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like people can't even keep it together. Like If it's like a 105, it's okay. It's somewhat sloppy and semi-sloppy. A 305 start, it's sloppy. The stands, everybody's trashed. A 605, get the F out. I don't want any part of that. I don't want anything part of that. And not to mention the tickets right now are going to be bonkers because they just won. What are you going to do? But dude, oh my God, I don't want any part of it. I don't want it.
No. Yeah. I'll be good.
Yeah.
But no, can't wait for baseball season to start. Looking forward to it for sure.
You're going to focus in on the Tigers? You can just watch whatever game pops up, like game of the day or something like that.
Just whatever's playing when I'm watching.
Watch a little Cincy?
Yeah. I
know.
You know I love me some Ellie De La Cruz.
I'm going to get my Cincy hat out of the I'm going to get my my Johnny Bench jersey out. I'm going to have my Cincy hat on. I'm like, dude, that guy's electric. As much as everybody talks about Ohtani, yeah, give me a little DLC.
Dude,
the kid's electric. Boogie woogie woogie.
Just you don't know what he's gonna do when he gets out there. He's just so damn. The dude's hitting grounders to first base and beating them out.
Yeah, the guy's so damn fast.
He's
so damn fast.
It's dude. He's so fun to watch. I absolutely love watching him. You went to a new brewery.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
You didn't go?
This is a new brewer that opened up. It's 3 wide. It's out in Fort Worth. It's really close to the Motorplex out there, NASCAR, right? That's why it's called 3 wide.
Okay.
It was absolutely nut to butt packed.
Okay.
The entire weekend.
I assume because you said it was packed that you went.
I talked to a couple people that went out that way. And they were like, it was now.
Well, there's nothing out that way.
Beer and Big D went out there, right? But he got there early, so he's able to get some food. He sat he found one seat at the bar, whatever, got food in 30 minutes or whatever, and a couple drinks. But he was like, after that, it was crazy. And so I talked to a couple people that I know went out there, and they were like, it was crazy.
There's nothing out there. There's the Buc-ee's and the racetrack,
dude,
and there's no race going on right now. So,
bro, I was like, I don't know when I'll ever make it out there. Maybe during the week, right? Maybe during the week, I'll roll out there. But 3 wide out in Fort Worth, Texas. Someone took a shot from the second level. I guess there's an upstairs, almost like 3 Nations or whatever. They shot it down, and so the floor looks like almost like a basketball court.
Okay,
and then there's TVs, but they're like it's like the AAC.
Okay,
so you got but they wanted to
like a jumbotron type thing.
Jumbotron, that's what I was looking for. Yeah. So they're looking for a full-on experience type thing, and so they put the dough out. Man, I'm looking forward to going out there. But yeah, 3 wide out. I can
imagine what that's going to be like a race week.
Oh, F that! I'll never go.
But that's also not your typical clientele at a brewery though either.
No, right? Not even close.
They're the
Bush Lights and Natty Lights.
Well, they all have their RVs there. And they're staying there. So why am I going to go spend this? But they're going
to roll over. You're going to get overflow. You're going to get people that want to get out of the park. I love it out there. Actually, we've been out there a couple of times, and it's, you bring your own cooler. I rolled out the cube out there, or I brought my over the shoulder like pack where it holds a case. We're just sitting there just cracking all day.
Okay.
Like, dude, it is bonkers.
I've never been to a race.
Never?
Like I've never made it.
Man. Like dirt track racing, I've been a part of that. I was gonna drive for so my ex-wife, her dad was like, into it. So I was pit crew with him and another dude for a guy. And so we went out there and it was all hell. I mean, you when you're part of a pit crew, you got to keep a wrench in your hand at all times because you don't know what's going to pop off. So you just like this, sometimes, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, I was out there and he was like, you want to race there? I mean, I never drove dirt track. I just do street and I've done strip as well. And he's like, all right, we'll start building a car. So we were like talking, doing all this, about to build a car. I'm about to do it. I'm like, and then, we moved back to Texas. It stopped, it went away. But yeah.
So you were almost Ricky Bobby?
Dude, no, hell no. I don't think I'd ever drive a NASCAR. I don't think I could drive a stock car. It's too, I don't think I got the attention span for it, one. But then also so for you look at a stock car driver and you look at say a Formula 1 driver, like their reaction times are completely different. It's just crazy how quick these people are. But yeah, no, I can never do that.
Billy Joe's in the house. A man walks into a bar. Lucky bastard.
Yeah, cheers to that shit. Does anybody got Twitch up? You got Twitch up?
No, I don't.
All right.
I don't. Billy Joe should be getting his package here pretty soon.
Oh,
Send him a package. So
that massive dog.
I got a little something special in there for you, Billy Joe, that she'll appreciate.
That massive tree, that mushroom you got in there.
Double black Kong dog.
But yeah, no, dude, that thing is crazy. I want to go out there, and I'll probably go out there. I might catch it like next week or the week after, just like a random like Tuesday.
Right.
But I'll never go on the weekend because it's just it's far. It's out there way out in Fort Worth. Out past like Roanoke and everything else.
Yeah, out there off 35.
So for me, it's far. And then also I'm not dealing with a crowd. I'm just not doing it. So, but I just wanted to bring it up because they had like record. They got flooded this weekend. So I wanted to bring it up.
Oh, I seen the Woodford Reserve. Yeah. You already had the Woodford, right?
We got a bunch of, yeah.
You're drinking Buffalo Trace right now.
Yep. I'm on Buffalo Trace. The last one I got to do is Tullamore Dew, little Irish whiskey.
Tullamore Dew.
Yep.
There
we
we go.
Hammered on that one. We got the parade coming up this weekend, or is it this one or next one? Maybe next weekend.
St. Patty's.
The St. Patty's Day parade. So we go to the Pocket Market. So
Yeah.
you go out there or whatever. But yeah, no, like we went to the bar after that. It was the biggest tab I've ever had in my life. And I've had some big fucking tabs. That one was the biggest. And I was like, what the fuck happened out there?
I was
gonna fight.
I walked out of Broncos with a $200 tab before. On like $5 pitcher night.
What are you doing? Just buying everybody a pitcher?
Just buying a pitcher, then shots. The shots. It was
those shots.
mid-20s, right? Yeah. We used to do it was fun because like every once in a while somebody like shot train and everyone get behind you, choo choo, and you're just like, yeah, this is great. And then you get to build and you're like, this sucks.
This is the worst day of my life. Yeah. So yeah, no, I think that one's the holder the biggest tab. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I think it is. So
yeah,
what we got
for sure. How do you that's Caitlin Clark. NCAA record.
Snuck that in on me, did you?
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's an accomplishment regardless. I think it really is. That's a lot of points.
Yeah.
That is in
3 years, right?
In 3 years.
3 years. Because she's coming out early as a junior, right?
She should stay in college. You're gonna make more money in college.
I mean, maybe.
NIL, you're gonna make more money. You're not when you go to the WNBA, you're gonna make like $75,000 a year, and then bitch about having to fly coach on Southwest. Just stay. I mean, she's phenomenal. I can't wait to see what she can do. And you know what? I think if you wanted to bring someone into the pros, the NBA, I think she could be it.
You think so?
I think she can come in on some shit team and just jack threes.
Okay.
I think jacking threes. Nothing else. Can't drive. No one thinks you're going anywhere.
You got to play defense, though.
Nah.
You can't.
Luka don't play defense. That's a whole nother story. We can talk about that. That's a whole nother. that might be the damn late show. I'm already liquored up, folks. I'm already ready to go.
Truckload with Vicks Vapor Rub overturned on the highway. Amazingly, there was no congestion for 8 hours. Oh, Billy Joey, crushing it, brother. Crushing it. But yeah, no, it's great because you just see all these people complaining about it because, she passed up Pete Maravich. You're like, well, how many points would a Pete Maravich scored if he was playing women? Well, he didn't. It's just saying, like, it's the most points in Division I college basketball history. That's all there is to it. It is what it is. Just let it go, man. Let it go. Antique Mall. So we got another sale coming up, guys. May the 4th, Star Wars Day. We're going to be out at the Antique Mall again. A little parking lot sale action, slinging some stuff out there. Rep Dave's going to be out there with his prints. I'll be out there with action figures and whatever else I got. But yeah, we're going to be out there again. May the 4th, that's coming up. As well as I think Rep Dave has another one coming up at a different antique mall, I think in Plano. You got the Plano Antique Mall coming up?
Yep, that's the first one.
When is that? That's April?
Yeah. It's April 18th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have the May the 4th.
May the 4th, yeah. I was just talking about that one right there. We got that coming out on May the 4th. Yeah. Looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I don't know if I'll be there in the Plano one. We got to figure it out. That's Lizzie's birthday, and usually I take her to Vegas, right? I usually sneak her away. So we'll see. But the other one, though.
May the 4th.
Yeah, we're going to be there for that. I'm going to bring all my pops out. I might even mark them all. Like all my Star Wars pops might be like $5 each or something like that. So, yeah, it's going to be some crazy. We're going to be moving some product that day. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody's getting their own booth, and I'm bringing out tables. I'm going to have to rent some tables, buy some tables or something like that. I'm going to have like probably 200 or 300 pops out there.
Nice.
Yep. finally got one printer working. The other print went down. I was like, hey, you know what? Hey, buddy, how about that? You want to be like that?
Whiskey said, look at all that yummy whiskey. And Billy Joe said, so Woodford or Buffalo Trace?
It's Buffalo Trace for me. Even though, I mean, I don't know. I'll tell you this. I'll always side with the one that's from Frankfurt. Woodford Reserve's from Lexington. And Buffalo Trace is from Frankfurt. So I'm going to go Buffalo Trace. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So is this strikeout beer? What's up, buddy?
Good in the house. You're just talking trash about Luca. His Luca alarm went off. And he's like, those mother.
Dude, oh God. Like, if he doesn't get a call, he is the biggest baby in the world. And he didn't go back play defense. He's like, and just, dude, they got problems. They're playing great. Like, but last night I happened to be out at like Buffalo Wild Wings, or not Buffalo.
They're playing great until they played Boston last week, and then they just got railroaded.
What the hell is the name of that place? The one in Grapevine we meet up at.
Boomer Jacks.
Boomer Jacks. And we were out there, and I was like, Jesus Christ! Like the whole game, he just looked and he looked pissy.
He's an angry toddler.
He is an angry toddler. Cheers to you, pal. It's good seeing you, Elstud, by the way. I hope
dude, it's not on Luca. The whole team sucks on defense. Well, but he doesn't play it. Well, so him not playing it has nothing to do with the team.
If he doesn't get a call on offense, then he doesn't go back and play defense. Do I have Bullet? Not right now. No. I haven't kept any Bullet in the house. I don't know how long. I had a bottle probably 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah. Nah,
so it's been a minute.
Yeah, I just don't. I had it at the Super Bowl party. That's what they brought out to me. Like, hey, you mind? Would you like this? I was like, yeah, fine. Mix it and let's go. And they brought out a big old. I mean, it's a cube like that.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it was massive. And the cool thing is, like, they don't know who I am. They don't know anything about anybody.
It's right there, whiskey.
Yeah, Jack Daniels in the middle.
Elsa said, you leave Luca out of your sexy whore mouths. I'm just saying. Little toddler.
We're already over the limit. Let's go.
He gets so angry.
He's so upset. All right, so I've already hammered. So we got Wolf Reserve. We got this is Buffalo Trace.
Yeah,
so I got to do a little Irish.
Tullamore.
So Tullamore is coming up next. And then so for the St. Patty's Day week, we're gonna do Guinness and whatnot. Guinness and 0.0.
Yeah.
So we're gonna knock those out next week. I just want to throw a little whiskey.
That'd be next week.
Yeah, I would say so. Is it the weekend before?
I think so.
Was it 2 weeks? So I think going forward, I think the first Wednesday of the month is going to be some whiskey. I think we're going to do whiskey Wednesday. It just happened to,
Yeah, it actually falls on a Saturday this year.
St. Patty's Day?
Yeah, 16th, Saturday.
No, 17th, buddy.
17th?
Yeah.
Why did I think it was 16th?
I don't know, man.
Okay, so it falls on a Sunday.
It is Sunday. Yeah, I know. I got married on that day. to my first wife. my second wife listening right now. I don't know. I'm just saying. I got the green tie too that I wear. I call it the tie of death. I go, babe, can I wear this tie? We're going to a wedding. I'm gonna strap this son of a bitch on. She goes, don't ever fucking put that tie on. I can't believe I still have it. Like, I'm surprised she hadn't got rid of it. She got rid of everything, all this other stuff. I couldn't.
Not that.
Yeah, not that.
Oh man,
it is what it is. So, but yeah, no, we have some Tennessee whiskey. We got Frankfurt. We got Lexington. We got the free spirits, and then we got some Irish whiskey in the back. But yeah, we're gonna do some. You know what? We'll do some car bombs or something like that for
car bombs.
Yeah, it's because you already got the free spirits right there. You're gonna bring over the 0.0. Yeah. And then I'll have some Guinness as well. I think I'm going to go the nitro. So we'll see.
Okay. All right.
We'll see. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
So
crypto's kind of coming back. Huh?
Hey, are you a millionaire yet?
No.
God, dog. No. God. And I was explaining that to somebody. So if you've been watching or been paying attention, like Doge, Shiba, Bitcoin's all-time high, Ethereum
all-time shot up to 70, then dropped right back down to 64.
Exactly. So people got that FOMO in them. They're like, I got to buy now. And then they drop right there and go, what the hell's going on? I go, welcome to the club.
Yeah. It's no short-term thing.
I got so many hands in like different accounts too. I'm like, because at first I didn't want to buy any of the stuff on mine. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Here's money and we'll split it, So Lizzie's like going through her kind of go, oh shit, this thing's up. I go, you got half my money over there? I go, what are we buying? You know what I mean? So yeah, no, Bitcoin flew up and like everybody's been talking about it lately and they talk about this run, right? It's going to hit 100 grand this year. I hope it does. My kid thought I got in at the 12 mark, which I did. But he goes, I thought you bought a whole one. I go, no, I didn't buy a whole damn Bitcoin for 12 grand. I put in like, a couple $100,
Yeah.
I'm just average Joe, fella.
I'd throw some money here and there.
Yeah. But he's
our live ended on TikTok.
I mean, battery probably died.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You can't go past an hour. I already told you about that.
Okay. I mean, we did last week.
Did we?
Yeah.
Let me check. Oh shit! Did I say I hated something?
I don't know.
Due to inactivity.
Due to what?
Inactivity.
What do you mean inactivity?
Not enough activity.
I mean,
You understand what English, right?
I understand English.
All right, carry it real quick.
What? Are you pulling it back up?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay. I didn't know what you were doing.
Dude, you love TikTok, so I'm gonna put it back on TikTok.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, you were the TikTok man.
I don't mind it.
So, but we kind of talked about it at one point. We bring it up all the time, and it's one of those things where you get in and just you're buying it just for the perspective.
I don't think you hit the button
of the future. Yeah, it's on there.
Oh, there it is. Now it's there.
Christ.
Now it's there.
And so pull that bitch back up. Shut up. Hey, easy whiskey.
Hey,
whiskey. You got to come over one weekend, buddy. We got a first weekend in April. We'll do another whiskey, and I'll grab a couple of different bottles or something like that. And he'll bring over that terrible whiskey he likes. I mean, god awful whiskey. And we'll sit out back. We'll have a couple. We'll put some Post Malone on or whatever, and enjoy ourselves. Yeah. So, hey-o. But it's with crypto. It's all just whatever you want to do, right? Like it's all perspective. It's all but I really do believe that Bitcoin's going to hit it. It's going to go ATH, right? Where it's going to hit it hit it this year already. And people are already talking about it's going to hit 100 grand this year. And I'm like, well, I hope it does. But I have a shit ton in Bitcoin Lite. Is it Bitcoin Cash and Ethereum Lite? And I want those to go hey because I got massive shares in those. Yeah. So if they start making a run, I'm paying off my house.
I got in pretty late with some of this stuff, so I don't have a ton in on that stuff, but I got a decent amount in some.
Yeah, and just having some, and so that's what you kind of think.
Pay off some bills and stuff like that type of money. Pay off the car type money and stuff. Nothing too. All right, exciting, but hey,
Tullamore Dew coming up next.
Tullamore, but it's fun because we had Shiba's one that decent amount in.
I love Shiba.
And I don't even need that. We should need that one to hit like 10 cents.
If it hit 10 cents, we're gonna be billionaires. But yeah, no, I was telling somebody about it the other day. I was like, yeah. He goes, well, he goes, I think I got like 4,000 or something. And he goes, how much you got? I go, I got 9 billion or 9 million shares. He goes, what? I go, yeah, it's fractions of a fraction of a fraction.
Because we went in on that together. Yeah. And I think we have 12.2 million that we're in together.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. 1901. That's when we were born today.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get in here right now. Is there something on the back? Let me see if I can read that. Other than getting their website.
Or on the other side of it.
Yeah, there's one right there, and there's one right there. Okay. Established in the heart of Ireland, Tullamore Distillery perfected the craft of blending triple distilled pot still, malt, and grain whiskeys. Now, this bitch right here is where's it at? I thought I saw the mark. 40% alcohol by volume. There you go. So this is one of the whiskeys I tend to keep around. I don't know why. It's just that Irish whiskey or whatever. It's just like, I'm going to keep it, just got to keep one around. What, I got to click? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not clicking on that.
Not clicking. I've clicked enough.
Eat S. Okay.
Oh, so angry.
Let me flood this out a little bit. But yeah, taking shots of whiskey. There's no point, right? You don't take shots of bourbon. There was some dude. I remember I was at some bar in Fort Worth one time. He goes, "You're from Kentucky?" I go, "Yeah, what's up?" And he's like, "Oh, dude, let's slam this Knob Creek." I'm like, "That's not something you slam." I go, "It's a bourbon." I go, "Sip on it. Throw a rock in there or something." He goes, "Let's do it, man." Whatever. I'm like sitting there. I still got my t-shirt on from work and shit. It's like a Friday night. I got cargo shorts on and stuff. And so he buys it, and I go, "All right, fine, I'll do it." So I did it, and I'm like, "This is not going to work." So I went to the bathroom, just. I was like, bro, I'm not about to ruin my Friday night. But yeah, I can't slam this stuff. Now I've gone through 4 right now. We got 4 up there. We got 4.
Yeah.
I've gone through 4, but they've been diluted.
Yeah.
And with a rock in them, or this is probably the most potent because the color hasn't changed.
No,
but even though I know I flooded it from here to here.
Well, I think it's a darker one though too. I think the Tullamore is a little bit darker.
Yeah, and that was the one that cost me the bill. Like that St. Patty's Day thing. I was like, my God, buddy, I just don't. But yeah, no, I just it's not a shot. This isn't like this isn't Patron or whatever. You want to shoot something, shoot Jack, I guess, right? Or Crown if you want something cheap.
Yeah, or something in a plastic bottle.
Dude, every time we go to a bar, it's like, what do you got in a plastic bottle? They go, what? I go, plastic bottle. Do you have one? And that's exactly how I'm like, why would I shoot Grey Goose? That's something that you pour and drop a couple cubes in and sit there and enjoy it.
Yeah. I'm
not shooting that. Anyways, there you go. I'm on Tullamore right now. What do we got next?
Hypothetical.
Ooh, what is it? What do we got this week?
So the hypothetical is: would you rather, for the rest of your life,
all right,
forever?
All right.
Well, no, not you're not going to die because of it. It's just
I'm gonna die eventually.
Well, obviously,
yeah,
dude. Alf is going to be on Impractical Jokers.
That's impossible. He's dead.
He's back.
He's a puppet.
He's back, baby.
You remember getting that thing from like McDonald's or whatever it was?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Alf was a freaking phenomenon.
I have first issue of Alf comic book.
That's a comic?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just thought it was after Married with Children.
Right.
If you ain't scooting.
If you ain't shooting, you ain't scooting.
Oh. Damn.
Words are tough.
He's up there in goddamn wherever.
Montana, right?
Yeah. Up there just acting. He's probably up there in like cowboy boots and shit. Just fucking got the guns out. Hey, am I fucking around on here? It's a concrete cowboy. That's what I call my truck.
Or urban cowboy?
No, concrete cowboy. Motherfucker ain't been in any sand or dirt in his life. He goes all of a sudden, wait, come on here.
A little rhinestone cowboy.
Yeah, a little rhinestone cowboy.
Would you rather have Cheeto fingers for the rest of your life or have to wear mittens?
Can I lick the Cheeto fingers off?
It comes right back. It ain't going anywhere. Salt Lake City, Utah, showing these Mormons how we do it in the South.
Dude, I'd love to go up there. There's a buddy of mine that went up to, it was in Utah or whatever. I can't think of the town right now, but it looked gorgeous. I mean, snow. He's on the mountain, just ready to go and hang out. I just want to get in the tube and just go down the mountain in the tube. You know what I mean? That's what I want. And then hang out in the bar. Just wanted some beer. I want some Coronas I could just jam in the snow.
Yeah.
And just sit there and just enjoy the freaking mountains, man. God, dog. I feel like both of these things are going to really get in the way of my recreational activities, but mittens are just weird. Like, I don't like mittens.
They are.
But like Cheeto fingers are crazy.
Some doorknobs are going to be tough to grab, right? And turn.
You can't tie
the mittens.
You can't tie. Yeah, I got to go Cheeto fingers.
Yeah.
I won't be able to make money unless I have Cheeto fingers.
Because I have to type.
Yeah. So Cheeto fingers. And plus, they're going to be delicious. You're just going
to. Dude, my girl came a couple weeks ago and we went snow tubing and brewery hopping out here. We had a blast. Dude, I think he went to like 15 breweries in like one day. I swear to God. Like every time I turned around, he was another brewery. Good
for you, man. Good for you. Wait, hold on, Jay. Are you up there by yourself?
Yeah.
You didn't bring the fam?
No.
You just out there working?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Legend. Cheers to you, man. Just to make that dough and buddy, congratulations.
Said Cheetos and always have a snack.
I'm telling you, my Graham in the house. He just had a little birthday, didn't he? Not too long ago?
Yeah. Last week or the week before. I'm all by myself, dude. There you go.
Damn it. Salt Lake City, huh? Maybe I'll hop on a plane and come up there one weekend. Go get a couple beers. I don't know. Maybe.
He's not going to.
Maybe. I got to bring Lizzie. I don't. Someone
he didn't come to see you when you lived here in Fort Worth, Jay. He ain't come to see you in Salt Lake City.
Someone it was brought up the other day. It was like, listen, I'll be honest with you. I don't go out of town without Lizzie. I've only done it like once or twice.
We've done it a few times.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Twice. So Masters and then Vegas. That's it.
We've gone to Vegas 3.
Not without her.
Yeah.
We went with her once. How many times have you been to Vegas with me?
4.
There ain't no way.
I think so.
There ain't no way.
Yeah.
But I don't leave town without Vegas or without Lizzie. So, but I'll tell you right now, yeah, I know it is. I know it is. And I want to go. And I want to go there for a weekend or something like that.
He's gonna wait till you're here in town, Jay. Then he's gonna go to Salt Lake City.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. There's nothing more me than that right there. Hey, buddy, I'm coming. I'm back here in Dallas. I'm already here in Salt Lake City, baby. I'm just saying. I just got the ticket here. Oh, it's 8:00. That's how you know what's going on. We got Chung Lee over here beating the shit out of fucking somebody else. Oh God. Hey, top of the hour. We went too long again. Jesus Christ. Just too long.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good, man. How's that Tullamore treating you that you haven't even had a sip of yet?
Tullamore. I've had
Tullamore.
Yeah, I've had it. You want a touch? Just one touch?
Yeah, I'm
small
good.
touch?
I'm
okay.
good.
What the hell are we talking about?
Cheeto fingers.
Cheeto fingers. All right. So what are you gonna do? I'm gonna go Cheeto fingers. I think.
Because I think
I gotta type.
I have to be able to type, right? And like you could type with like depending on what type of mittens they are, though, too, right?
No mittens.
I understand. Okay, can you let me finish?
Mittens.
Yes, but are they like? Did your grandma knit them for you, or are they like the hardcore mittens? Right?
Yeah.
Because if it's like the kind your grandma knits for you, you can still stick your fingers there and type with those mittens on. Because they're not as thick. Or are they like boxing glove type, right?
You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the Cheetos thing, and that's gonna be my bit when I go to bars or something like, hey baby, got some anybody here? Anybody want some Cheeto dust? Just looking to unload some Cheeto dust, whatever you want to do.
But that would require people to lick your fingers and you're out.
I'm out. I just don't want to be touched. Like my whole agenda in life is just not to be touched. Which is weird to some people, but yeah, I don't want to be touched. You know what?
Are boxing gloves considered mittens? No, but
can you imagine walking into a bar? You're gonna get your ass clocked in 5 seconds. You're like, I'm sitting here like, no, I'm just here to have a drink with these big old mitts on.
Like you guys might not know about like there's like mittens that are they're big and they're thick. They're not going to see them down here in Texas. But you've been further north, Kentucky, where you have winters.
I know what mittens are. Yeah,
I know, but you know what I'm talking about with those big thick mittens, though.
Yeah,
okay,
sure.
Okay,
I don't know. I don't know what you're saying.
This is
with thick mittens. The thick mittens, folks. You know what I mean? I gotta finish this. I gotta get another.
This is ridiculous.
There.
Give me Cheeto fingers all day. If I lick the Cheeto power off, it comes right back. Are you kidding me? Put me down.
You know what? If it did one of those,
it doesn't come off. It's just always there.
Yeah, but you can taste it, right?
Right. Yeah. Obviously.
So like, I want it like to be able to taste like
Cheetos at all times,
but different ones. Like I want like the ranch ones or
just regular Cheetos.
I'm in on that too.
Just regular Cheeto.
I think I'm.
You don't get you don't get the flavor, your selection of flavors.
Shut up! I can do whatever I want. The Cheeto.
That's not the hypothetical.
They're my Cheeto fingers. I want the ranch.
That's not how this works.
A little bit of spicy nacho one day.
That's not how any of this works.
So
you can never wear a white shirt again.
Never.
No,
ever. Well, Lizzie will put it on me. I'll be all right. Yeah. And I'll just be like this the whole time, just hands out and shit.
Just hands out. What happens when you itch? You got Cheeto fingers.
I fucking itch all the time.
Yeah.
Lizzie, thank God she's got those goddamn nails.
Each finger is different.
Oh, our girl's on the TV. Hold on now. Oh, that's Revolution last week.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, we should have watched. Oh, buddy, we should have watched last week. She's just cunt punching everybody.
Dude, those thighs.
Dude, why are all these chicks got big ass thighs? Of course you won. Oh, buddy. I'll carry it to the locker room.
What about toes? Nothing. What do you mean? What about
toes? Shut up.
You're taking this to a dark place, Mike.
He's such a toe. He's the Rex Ryan of this show. Fucking guy. This fucking guy. Well, let's go. Let's hammer him. Let's go. I got to get out back. I think I have a cigar and have a watch the TV. So
give me a final ranking. How you ranking these whiskeys tonight?
All right. So I'm going to do this. How about this?
Tell me.
Tullamore is at 5.
Okay.
Jack Daniels at a 4. Wait, I only have 4. Oh, shit, I only have 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do 4 then.
Yeah.
Tullamore's at 4, Jack Daniels at 3, Woodford Reserve at 2, and the Buffalo Trace is at 1.
Number 1.
Yeah.
El Stud, wait. He might have a point here. Yeah, El Stud's into those feet.
Yeah, he is. You know that son of a bitch. That guy, just leave her alone, man. Just leave her alone.
The only reason why they don't have another baby is because they're in different states right now. Although he probably fixed that while she was up visiting him.
That guy is just plowing ass like crazy. Let's leave her alone for like 5 seconds.
She's a nice lady. Leave her alone.
Damn it.
Just give her a break.
The smokes we're having tonight are from Famous Smokes or whatnot. I got them over there in the humidor or whatever. So they're we have a couple different brands. If you want to know about
the East Coast Rollers,
I hope we have East Coast Rollers. I'll have to look.
Yeah, nothing fancy tonight.
Guilty as charged with the toes. Had those toes of me.
This freaking guy. He just doesn't know how to leave her alone.
Hound dog, man.
Poor lady. She's a nice lady. And she just oh man, I feel so bad. What we got? East Coast Rollers on top. There we go. East Coast Rollers. That's what we got. And we got these little whiskey glass here that
those are the Churchills we have. So we have a couple of those, and then we have a handful of the Toros from Drew Estates or whatever, the suites or whatnot. So we got a couple of those, handful of those, and then there's a couple of more over there. But yeah, no, we for me, I'll get my my smokes from either a local humidor or I'll go out to Total Wine. I'll grab them some out there. If I want like a flathead or something like that, buddy. And big shout out, big huge shout out to Melton. Right, he opens me up to so many more cigars that are out there and good ones too. He'll test them for me and tell me if they suck or not. But when we're out there and we're just burning a bunch and it's summertime, it's 8:30 right now in the PM. We're about to go through a bunch. We're going to listen to some Fall Out Boy, Post Malone, frickin', Panic at the Disco and whatnot. We're going to be out there for a while.
Little Weezer action.
Yeah, a little Weezer. And then we're going to roll into, like I said, we got the Drew Estate right there. Those are a little bit sweeter, they're a little bit different. You talk about how they coat your tongue a little bit.
Sweet, it kind of coats your mouth a little bit. Those sweeter cigars do. And you just kind of feel, and like even I'll go home and I'll brush my teeth and then I'll wake up in the morning and I still kind of feel, you got to get a couple good brushes in before you get that off of there. But I don't mind them.
We've had a handful of good ones. Even last, or 2 weeks ago, you brought out, what'd you bring last, or 2 weeks ago, the glass container. Because we've had the,
Maker's Mark.
We had Maker's Mark.
The Maker's Mark cigars, the Buffalo Trace cigars are probably about my favorite right now.
That's a nice slow burn.
Good,
like you're sitting there just 2-3 hours. Yeah. Those flatheads that I was talking about, the 666 or 667 or whatever the hell it is. You're talking about 3-hour burn. Yeah. You're gonna sit outside 3 hours, and even if you puff it aggressively, it's gonna be 3 hours.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, we're gonna go outside. We're gonna do that. But before we get out of here, listen, we're gonna do the another little Patreon video. I don't know what the topic is, but you got to be part of the Patreon. Patreon.com/strikeoutbeer.
We have one more thing you have to talk about before we go.
Let's do it.
Tell us about the giveaway.
The giveaway is front and center right now. So what we're gonna do is, anybody that hasn't, everybody's invited to join, right? So you have a little Strikeout Beer mug glass. It's not a pint, it's a mug glass. You have I don't know, 3 or 4 stickers in there, a pint or a koozie, and you have a coaster. And let me tell you something about this.
Tell us.
It's free to get in. You can get in for free. But the only thing we're asking for people to do is rate us on Spotify or Apple Podcast, or if you're able to rate us on whatever platform you listen to us on, right?
Facebook.
I mean, if you can, yeah. But we're looking for, the audio, portion.
You're helps push it out.
But if you want to do it on Facebook, you can do it on there. But here's my thing. This is what you're going to get. You're going to get entry for your review of this podcast for every single channel that you do. But you got to put it on. I'm going to post this, and you're going to reply to it, right?
Yeah.
Or you're going to
screenshot.
Screenshot it to us.
So we know it's you.
Yeah. Or you can, email it to us, strikeoutbeer@gmail.com. But Facebook, Twitter, wherever, after I post this, you're going to just reply. So Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, wherever you listen to this, if you want to reply to it, you get an entry for that reply.
With that rating.
If you want to go, we're not asking for 5 stars either. That's the thing. We just want to review. So
we would like 5 stars.
If you want to do Spotify, Apple, Google, Deezer, wherever you listen to us, Bullhorn, fine. If you want to rate us on Facebook, Twitter, you can't rate on Twitter, but Facebook, YouTube, stuff like that, right? That's another. I mean, you're going to get it. You screenshot it, you put it on there, you get another entry, right?
For each platform you leave a review.
Yeah. But you're going to get double if you go over to Quick Beer Reviews and throw a review on there.
What?
You'll get double the entry. So here in like a week or two, we're gonna, but yeah, you get a beer mug glass with Strikeout Beer on it. You get a koozie with Strikeout Beer on it. You're gonna get multi stickers with Strikeout Beer on it.
One person will get this. It's a raffle for it.
Yeah, we're gonna do a giveaway, right? Yeah, not everybody. You're right. You're right.
Just want to make sure we're clear.
There you go. And then like coasters and stuff like that. So I'll post it here pretty soon. But yeah, we want you to rate us. We're not asking, like I said, Alan's going to say for 5 stars. I'm going to say,
I think it would be nice.
I'm going to say rate us. Just rate us. You've been listening for a while. We know who you are. Throw a little rating out there for us. Give us a little love. Show us a little love. And that is our giveaway.
Whiskey said, I'll review on your OnlyFans. Must have been a cold that day. I'm available as a fluffer, boys. FYI.
The OnlyFans is coming back. It's going to be maybe a weekly, bi-weekly, post. There's going to be a lot of tanks on that thing. I'm just saying, you ain't going to tell what's going on, but you're like, I think I'm looking at a tank, and you might get that starfish on you.
But here's the thing. Starfish. It might not be our tank.
Might be someone else.
Might be someone else's.
You don't know.
Might be a monkey's tank.
Onlyfans.com/
might be a kangaroo's tank.
Strikeout Beer.
Might be.
We got to go live for that. I got socks. I got to put them on. We got to
go back to sock cam.
Yeah, we got to sock cam it. Man, we should do some fun shit.
Yeah,
we should do some real fun shit.
You should have the front yard cam.
Front yard cam was that played.
That was good.
That shit played.
That was good. It's back when we had good ideas.
I'm telling you. Now we're just stuck in a rut full of shit.
Yeah. And not even like in a sexy way. Like no one's taking a crap on us. The crap's already there, and we're just sitting in it.
Just sitting shit.
Just sitting in it. It's not even fresh and warm. It's cold.
Like, thank everybody who stopped by tonight for real. Like, yeah. So we're pumping out some beer reviews. We're doing a little bit of live reviews. I'm going to be honest. There's going to be some live action either on Instagram or TikTok. That ain't going to come to Facebook. That ain't going to come to YouTube. It's not going to come to Twitch. So get your ass over there. Put those noties on and just be ready for the fucking.
Be ready.
Yeah. I bring back OG Strikeout Beer. We can't do it. We'll never be there again. I'm telling you right now, cheers.
You experienced it? Good on
dude. And big cheers to El Stud for that.
El Stud was our first fan that we didn't know.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, man, that shit.
It was Mike Graham and then him.
We'll never be there again.
Yeah.
That is sad.
Yeah.
Oh, we got bring back those fries and bananas in the chat. What? Just do fires and fucking, whatever. Yeah. Cheers to you, El Stud. I'm telling you right now, man. Those days, I'm not saying they're gone. They might come back in a couple of years, but right now, holy shit. Those days were wild. Yeah. And raising money for whatever. We raised money for the breast cancer. We raised money for fucking Dallas, was it Food Bank and all that kind of stuff?
Veggies for Virgins.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oak Cliff Food Bank and shit like that.
We need a 2 a.m. night. Oh, buddy.
Shit, you catch me on a random day, I might be able to make that happen. But yeah,
those were some great days.
Yeah.
Dude. I love it. Yeah.
I'm telling you. So they're going to be a ways away. We're going back to normal. Life is going back to normal. But
for sure. But you know what, guys? Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you guys. And we love you. And we're not just saying that to get in your pants. We mean it.
I'm going to give this Tullamore a little.
Yeah. Okay. But you know what, guys? Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. If you want some extra action, patreon.com/strikeoutbeer. Check it out. $3 a month.
Get your ass in there.
Get in there.
Buy us a beer, goddammit.
Yeah.
I just want a beer.
But as always, I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave.
We'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.